my last story, and I promise this one will definitely be the last one. We'll have to catch up in the morning. I hope there's nothing that will break through. Tensions are escalating. You would think that it's on a Monday today, but the factions could not even wait for the Monday. In fact, ever since retired General Chwenga demanded the arrest of the Zukanandas, we have seen renewed calls by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa faction calling for his members to actually, calling for him to remain as the president up to 2030. And it appears this is going to be a news for some days to come. We saw other provinces doing this. This time around today, Owen Mutangube had to actually hold a similar meeting in Midlands. And obviously, before even being told what was the purpose, one could actually predict. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So the news coming through from Midlands out of that meeting, which was quickly called by Owen Mutangu, deciding not even to let people go to their church services. They had to regroup. And in a statement that I actually discussed earlier, we had Owen Muta Ngube in his address. Remember, he is the chairperson of the Midlands province, and Midlands province happens to be the province where Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa comes from. And also this character, Owen Muta Ngube, is one of the individuals who is highly fingered, especially by the retired General Chwenga faction, on the of the military generals who assisted Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to be the president. His name tops the list. So we have heard that Midlands has endorsed the 2030 mantra. They are saying no to 2028. Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa should remain as the president up to 2030. What is the indication of this? I think I have always said that this is an escalation. We see two factions that don't want to back down. Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa pronouncing 2028, it is quite clear he was deceiving the people of Zimbabwe and trying to actually quell temperatures which had already risen by the time there was a central committee meeting. So what is what does this mean politically? It means ZANU PF goes to its conference highly divided. We have got the faction of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, which actually is pushing for him to remain as the president up to 2030. We have got the faction of retired General Chwenga, which is anti-2030, equally so demanding the arrest of the Zukanandas. So it be, quite a very, very week also ahead. It remains to be seen exactly what is the strategy from the retired General Chwenga. It does not talk too much. It's not a dramatic faction as the Mnangagwa faction is. We see actions. They just do an action, and then that action will lead to the Mnangagwa faction scrambling to try and stabilize. As we saw, it was retired General Chwenga who came with a dossier and actually asked Mnangagwa to arrest the Zukanandas. And we saw afterwards the Zukanandas. Some of them have quite they toned down. For example, I was asking, where is Gudawashe Takure? These days we are not seeing more of him. Most probably he has been told temperatures are rising, and by the way, he's preparing also for the West. Because this attitude by the Midlands province as well as other provinces who have actually decided to go against retired General Chwenga is a very, very dangerous attitude, and it escalates the conflict. It means now retired General Chwenga as well as his team, they have to make sure that they opt for option B, since Mnangagwa is showing them a middle finger that he is not prepared to arrest the Zwikanandas, neither is he also prepared to give up on 2030. As you see, his lieutenants, they are spearheading the 2030. If Mnangagwa was anti-2030, he would have actually told these people who are busy making noise, singing, who are busy caucusing, meetings being done, strategizing, calling for Mnangagwa to remain as president, and insults that are actually thrown left, right, and center by your Douglas Mahias and more of these staunch supporters of Emmerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa, of which we know that these are both individuals. Themba Mliswa as having joined ZANU-PF back, all in defense of the 2030 mantra. When they realized that retired General Chwenga striked them, and he did so hard, they are coming together in full force in trying to again fight against the men as well as those who are actually backing him. What is more complex about the faction of retired General Chwenga is that we don't know exactly who is part of it. People are just suspecting maybe this one is with him. We know for sure that Blessed Geza, alongside the war veterans that have been giving Emmerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa the hardest time so ever, obviously these are declared supporters of retired General Chwenga, but within ZANU-PF it's quite difficult to tell, taking into consideration that we have got an Emmerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa who has been punishing anyone who actually raises up his head as well as his hands in support of retired General Chwenga. So it's gonna be a long maybe night, and most probably it's gonna be an interesting week going ahead. The Mnangagwa faction trying to raise the bar so hard ahead of their conference, quite a dramatic conference. I'm sure, if ever, is going to see the light of the day. And there is absolutely no giving up from both camps, which means what is imminent is actually a head-on collision. I have seen also Xavier Kasukwere. He is intensifying also the calls that Emmerson Tambuzo Mnangagwa must go. I hope now, after checking and researching, there won't be anything that will warrant me to come back again. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that this roaring channel, without necessarily a timetable, when it comes through live, you get to be the first one to watch us. Okay, Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and